Are we live? I said, are we live? And we are live.
Yeah, let's go Derrick. Oh shit. With a little something, y'all keep it going. Now can you feel that? I'm a loser. That's what I am. A loser. With a plan that I never get to execute, so I can speak my place. Held back on my race fighting. I never aim the barrel against the point. Who's hard to rap? It's invisible. It's always there, here, everywhere for us to win. I'm back to everything that I do constantly, reminding me who I am. It's that nagging voice that rings in my mind. Every time I see you, with the life of life, I make me believe. Them F always, you're not worthy. You know what, so I have to get out with respect all my going to the desire. You are a loser, that's what you are. A loser who will never be a star. I get super tagged, I'm a poet laureate, and I'm ready to blast you up a new kid. I'm back on the scene, and I won't quit with it till these young folks don't know about the L show. Because this is the one-man show. The job is rock, the man with the plan. I'm breaking down so you can understand where it's coming from. If you went to public school, I know you're dumb. Yo, I ain't tripping. Yo, I'm mad flipping. Yo, I ain't tripping, I'm just flipping. Straight flipping, cruising for the hot spot, situations
That I need not be. Situation that I need not see.
I gotta be to work at 8 in the morning. The boss won't like it.
If I'm yawning.
Check it, we got a full tank in the G, 400 watts, kicking ghetto beat. 4 young men on the creek, and our best year straight flexing. Up there, and some sucker starts stressing. Always looking for a good time, not a good crime, feeling good round. Look, there's that girl named Latrell. She got 5 kids. She's as fine as hell. She's nice to look at, but I wouldn't hit that cat with a bat. Yo, she gets no wood, cause she's good. Doing every bubble in the damn hood. Yo, I ain't tripping, yo. I'm mad flipping. I'm gonna keep those crap that you can't debate. If you challenge me, son, there is no debate. Don't say I'm arrogant, I don't think so. I'm just confident when I move down to oppose me. The regal young brother who holds the competition only makes me look back. That I crack on these booty MCs. Who want to live a title match for us, someone. Probably those phonies make wanna be pretenders. I think you all in the middle, no need. You all sound the same. Boring lame, but there's a ring of hope. A man like me who can cope with the broke hip hop and cope with this red life. Who does hell? Or who got popped last week? Well, that's old news. I'm not impressed on me. Why? I just buy your tape and see the rest of these million about some dudes from attitudes and no job. Who would turn out more than a do not?
You're not, but you can't get in.
Cause you deal with the real MC, my friend. Yo, I ain't tripping. I'm straight flipping. The little dancers who dance and gyrate, going with your CD or tape. The little dancers who dance and gyrate, going with your CD or tape.
Hey!
The little dancers who dance and gyrate, going with your CD or tape. That's the only thing about hip hop that I do like. I don't understand when you grab them like sight. But on top of the riffraff, I can't help but laugh at the image you're trying to portray. You're trying to sound hard, but you really don't feel like I'm from Philly. I'm drag, so we know you suck. They couldn't make them up. Yo, straight up, I'm tripping.
What am I doing? Flipping.
What the hell was one man show? Mystery challenge, 40 ounce bigger, non-bigger numbers. I'm feeling it. Yo, this is how I do. I'm the cerebral assassin, harassing you mentally challenged, 40 ounce drinking, non-thinking imbecile. Look at the smell, I'm supposing you for a fraud. You backed by click,
I'm backed by God.
That's who I associate with, so get on the bandwagon.
For faces dragging.
Why you think I do what I do? Driving you hooligans around. Why the message pound into your eardrum? This is your wake up call. So I'm flipping up a ball. Stop doing that, dude. If no Jesus will help put you to work. I don't love that easy money going around you, God's grace. I put it out there, see, that's my job. You can take it or leave it. You don't have to believe. You can do nothing. Stay black and die. I know I'm gonna shine. As long as I'm around about things that make you think, like drug, education, poverty, religion, and sex. You don't have to accept it. You don't have to respect it. You exit. Someone else enters. Cycle continues. I'm on a soul in for a menu of indoctrination from the conscience of this generation who had too much time on their hands. Got money and property still being led around by the man.
Ding!
Yeah, let's go there.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Brother Derrick Show. Get my grease on here. Let's see what's going on with this hurricane. I mean, with this flood. Where are these emails coming from, man? What? Now, one new thing popped up. She worrying me to death. Going over the news today.
We're pretty different.
We're all unique in our own ways.
Somos muy diferentes.
I hit that mute button 5 times. We off to a bad start. I was gonna take the night off, but come on, man.
Is playing out right now as we come on. Torrential rain from what was Tropical Storm Imelda, a state of disaster in parts of Texas and across parts of the Gulf. More than 3 feet of rain in some places. In fact, more rain in Winnie, Texas than from Hurricane Harvey 2 years ago. Life-threatening flooding triggering hundreds of rescues tonight, including this family in Beaumont. Drivers trapped for hours on I-10 between Houston and Beaumont, some abandoning their vehicles and simply walking away. A complete ground stop at the airport in Houston for a time. Cars and even buses submerged on the road to the terminals there. And more misery. The storm also spawning tornadoes, this one in Baytown, destroying a home. Schools in the area that had stayed open are now under orders to shelter in place. And ABC's Clayton Sandell leads us off from Texas tonight.
Tonight, the rain and the rescues have not stopped. A race to save hundreds of families and their pets as Imelda's deluge slams southeast Texas.
These flash flood emergencies are life-threatening situations.
Sheets of rain falling as fast as 5 inches per hour in the middle of the night, upending vehicles and trapping residents.
These people are stranded in their homes, and so many of the homes look like this.
Coast Guard helicopter crews were medevacing patients out of the flood zone, the storm claiming at least 1 life. James and Kimber Gibson just finished rebuilding their home after Hurricane Harvey 2 years ago.
It happened very fast. Very fast.
The Gibsons and their 2-year-old grandson finally rescued by tractor.
They finally recovered from Harvey, and now they got to figure out how to recover from this.
With waters rising, a race to build a barrier around this home.
I've been building a berm around the house, me and my wife, and then we start pumping and dipping water.
The soaking sending trees crashing down onto houses.
This did not happen due to wind. This happened because the ground was just so saturated.
And this frightening scene north of Houston, water spinning this car like a top, the driver escaping through the window. In Houston, this woman caught in the floodwaters helped to safety. At the city's biggest airport today, you needed a submarine instead of a plane. Nearly 800 flights canceled. The roof of this post office building collapsing. 3 people inside had minor injuries. With floodwaters rising, Houston officials told some schools to shelter children in place. Traffic at a standstill for hours as parents tried to reach their kids. East of the city, floodwaters submerging Interstate 10, stranding drivers overnight. This as multiple tornadoes were reported, this one touching down in Baytown.
It lasted about 3 minutes. Boom.
Neighbors starting the cleanup, glad to be alive.
And David, you can see what all this water has done to the roads. There are abandoned cars everywhere. There were 300 rescues here in Chambers County, 1,000 closer to Houston, and rescuers are going to be very busy until these floodwaters go down. David?
Clayton Sandell leading us off tonight. Clayton, thank you. Let's get right to meteorologist Rob Marciano at the Houston airport tonight, where travelers have been stranded for some time now. He's tracking it all for us. Hey, Rob.
Hi, David. It's been a nightmare for travelers and very difficult to get around Houston. Certainly reminiscent of Harvey, though not 5 feet of rain, 40 inches falling in widespread area of 2 feet. Check it out on this radar estimate. And some of that 2 feet of rain coming in less than 12 hours. So that's where you get that flash flooding. The rainfall now, the heaviest is south of Houston, though we still have flash flood warnings that are posted till after midnight. Imelda will begin to wring itself out tonight and tomorrow. Still a couple of leftover showers for East Texas, but not as bad as today. Active tropics, 3 storms in the Pacific, 2 hurricanes in the Atlantic. Umberto lashing Bermuda with 100-mile-an-hour winds. Jerry will make a run at Bermuda next week. And as we saw here in Houston and Texas, storms in the Gulf can certainly pop up quickly. David?
Rob Marciano with us tonight as well. Rob, thank you.
That's the first thing I do is go to my phone, and Verizon is always with me.
I know I'm hitting the button. That's irritating. That story was quick. Oh my goodness, I didn't take that down. Y'all didn't see nothing. Y'all didn't see any of that. Oh well. Is there anybody here? There ain't nobody here? Oh, I'm gonna go ahead and eat then. Shoot, there may be no need sitting here. Nobody ain't coming. Shoot.